How's it going, guys? In this video we're going to look at 5 different plugins that we've used on our track Tell Me If You Like, that's just been released on Black 7. They're 5 plugins that I think they're really subtle, but they do add a lot to the overall sound of the mix. A lot of people have asked for some tips on like mixing and stuff like that, so it's kind of later on in the project, kind of last minute finishing touches kind of thing, but hopefully it helps. If it does, let us know in the comments. Cheers, guys. So yeah, we're gonna go over 5 different plugins that I've used on this track, just to make it sound a little bit more, bit fuller, bit wider, and yeah, I'll just let you hear a before and after, to be fair. So I've mapped just these 5 plugins to one button on the keyboard, so I'll let you hear it with it on first, and then I'll turn it off. So this is with them on, and then as it loops around I'll turn them off. That's with them off. On. Off. So yeah, basically it just kind of gives it a bit more life, makes it a little bit wider, yeah, in my opinion, just makes it sound a little bit better. So I'm going to go through them one by one, so I'll turn them all back on first. But the first, the first 3 actually are all here on the return channels. So the first one being this Redopter by D16. So basically I'll let you listen to that channel on its own. So that's what it sounds like. To be honest, it sounds pretty shit. If you just listen to it on its own, it just sounds really distorted, really crackly. So basically, yeah, what this is, it's basically just distortion, but it's kind of, yeah, it's got the different frequency bands, so you can just tweak it to taste, basically, to just make sure that it's bringing out the right kind of frequencies, or yeah, the right sounds that you want it to. So I let you just upload it on the standard preset, and then I just kind of just play with each band just to try and find the frequencies that kind of sound good in the track. So yeah, that's it on its own. So what I also did to that, so that's the sound. I also added an SPL, Transient Designer, just to kind of tighten it up a little bit. I'll just, dead subtle to be honest, but it's just kind of tightens it up a little bit. But yeah, if I let you hear before and after with that, like just that one on its own, that's on, it's off, on, off. So it's dead subtle, but it kind of just fills out some kind of frequencies and just adds a little bit of like something just to the drums. And yeah, in my opinion, I think it adds quite a lot to the drums. So yeah, all I've done is just sent the group, so my drum group there that's got all the drums in it, I've just sent it, so yeah, it's on channel D, so A, B, C, D, so I've just sent it like 100%, so all the way up, and then the way I do it is I'll just like mix it in. So obviously, like if you had that full whack like all the way up, it would be like that, which is kind of overkill. So like I'll just kind of pull that all the way down and then just kind of mix it in. Okay, I'm minus 16. Now sometimes I'm minus 20, but I had it a bit loud on this one. But so if we turn that off now, like when you take it away, like you really do kind of notice the difference. So off, on. Yeah, so that's the Redopter. And then the next one is just one to make it a little bit wider. So it's exact same principle as the Redopter, where it's on the return. I've just kind of sent it 100% on the drums. And it's this Brainworks Digital V3, I think it's called, yeah. And then all I've done with this one is basically filtered out the mono section. So yeah, basically you've got kind of the mids here and then the sides over this side. So yeah, I've literally just kind of, that's just like a high cut. So high cut that all the way up, low cut that all the way, just so that it kind of gets rid of all the mids. And then yeah, what you end up with is basically, so I've just got effects going on here now. You end up with, if I just solo it, that there, which again on its own it sounds a little bit weird because it's just the side information that's coming through and there's no mids. I'll show it you on an EQ. So on a normal EQ, like you'll see like nothing comes through there. But if you turn, just trying to work out how to do it on here actually. So yeah, turn the mid-side mode on and then turn it to sides. Then you'll see all the information there that's coming through on the sides. So yeah, and then the same thing again with that is, yeah, the drums are just sent. So that's on channel F. So A, B, C, D, E, F. So it's that one there. So to just sent to it. And then I've just mixed it in just how loud I think kind of it needs to be, really. I think it was on pretty loud, but I just turn that one on and off. That's off. That's on. Like that one's like really subtle, to be honest. So you might have to like listen quite hard for that one, but it does make a difference and it does make it sound a little bit wider. It kind of just brings out those sides. So yeah, I've used that one on this one. Another return channel with this J37. Basically just adding like a real top end kind of sizzle to it. I think that's all I've done. Yeah, filtered out that. Yeah, this is just on a preset that's I think it's literally called Sizzle or something like that. I think it's, yeah, one of these Sizzle ones. I think it might be the Exciter one, to be honest. And then, yeah, if you listen to that one on and off, kind of sounds quite lifeless, to be honest, without it on. And likewise with that one again, just same thing again, just mix it in until the volume kind of seems right, basically. So yeah, that's that one. And then another thing I like to do on drums is, even though obviously like each individual sound you're going to try and get it to be as kind of snappy and as kind of get the transient just how you want it, like even though obviously you do that with individual sounds, like on the group as well, sometimes I like to add this Transient Designer, which basically just kind of sucks everything in together. So like, let you listen to that one. That's off. Fair, could probably even go a little bit more extreme, to be fair. Yeah, that one's like quite washy, and then when you stick that on, it just kind of tightens everything up. Probably wouldn't maybe go that extreme on this, but yeah, I think I had it on about there for this, but it's dead subtle, but it does just kind of tighten everything up, make everything sound a bit more cohesive, if you like. The next one is the last one, actually, to be fair, is just this drum sharpener. So it's a built-in Ableton One. It's on the drum bus, just on the audio effects. If you're on Live 10, then it'll be a little bit different, but where is it? Drive, drum bus, drum sharpener. Literally just used that preset. Might have changed a couple of things on it, but probably not that much. And then with this, I've basically just mixed the dry wet in. So this is what it'd be, like 100%. That's 0. So yeah, I've just kind of just mixed it into a. That's off. On. So dead subtle, but it just adds a little something to it. So yeah, that's it. Those are the 5 things that I wanted to show you on this track. Yeah, I hope it's helped. If you've got any requests or whatever, like I've still got a couple of things to go through request wise from other videos, but yeah, like the comments and stuff that we've had on the last couple has really helped kind of decide like which way to go with things, and like quite a few people have mentioned stuff to do with like mixing and stuff, so I thought this would be quite a just good overview of 5 things that might help get a little bit of a better sound out of your drums and stuff. So yeah, cheers guys.